welcome to Terry's Tips, guys. You saw the title, 10. How many, Terry? Guys, 10 business trade lines that report to Dun & Bradstreet. Get a notebook, get a pen, and I'm about to give you a nugget right away because out of this list of 10 guys, probably half, I picked a bunch of companies that actually report to all 3. Yes, y'all, like literally, this video is part of the puzzle that can literally unlock 5 and 6 and 7 figures for your business. Not fast, but super fast. Got it, guys? So in this video, I'm going to explain why this is important to you and how this helps you build business credit super fast. I'm going to give you the basics of what you need to qualify. And then I'm going to actually outline the 10 lenders, guys. And I wrote some notes because some of them report to all 3 and some only report to 2. So I'll tell you which ones. Got it, good, guys. And for my newbies, welcome, guys. My name is Terry. I'm a self-employed entrepreneur, a mother, a YouTuber, but more importantly, this channel is about leveraging your personal and or business credit to build wealth, to have a legacy, to have financial freedom and literacy, to leave an inheritance, right? To retire yourself from that job and live the life that you want and you desire. So guys, if that's something you want to do, make sure you subscribe, like, and share. And guys, I'll do my nugget at the end. So first, let me explain, right? So for business credit, okay, this is reason why this is important to you. Number 1, right? Business credit can be built so much faster than personal credit, guys. And literally, you can have 5 LLCs, build business credit for all 5 of them, and literally create wealth, generate wealth, qualify for money like really, really fast because each EIN, each entity, guys, has its own borrowing power. So with trade lines, always remember with business credit, nugget, for my newbies and for my vets, okay? You don't want to drop nuggets through the entire video. Catch these nuggets, y'all, okay? For business credit, the more trade lines you have reporting, the more fundable and credible you look on paper. The more fundable and credible you look on paper, the faster you can qualify for the big money, the better terms you get, higher amounts, more leverage. And guys, business credit is retail cards, fleet cards, credit cards, lines of credit, equipment financing, revenue-based financing, business mortgages, business auto loans, business lines of credit, term loans, micro loans, SBA loans, commercial financing. You get the drift. I can go on and on and on. There are so many types of business credit, and many of you are only tapping into like 1 or 2 or 3 different types. Y'all haven't even started, and some of y'all got 6 figures. Okay, guys, so having more trade lines will help your business look more fundable on paper. It will also help you generate higher business credit scores faster. Literally, guys, I'm about to give you guys 10 accounts. You could go beast mode and do this in a day, do this in 2 days, actually go through and do all the applications and make all the phone calls and do all those things. You could do it in a month. You could do it in 2 months. You could do it in 3 months. Step number 1 is applying for the items. Step number 2 is waiting for them to actually report. And then step number 3 is then using your new business credit scores and business credit profiles to qualify for other financing, right? So it's not just your business credit score. Nugget. These trade lines help you build a business credit score and your business credit profile. They help you look lower risk to lenders, especially y'all as a new business, a new investor, a new entrepreneur. Say you've been a business who's already been out there, but you never built business credit or used business credit, guys. So this is where when you guys come to me and you say, how do I get business credit when I have no revenue? How do I get business credit when I've only been in business for 3 months or 6 months? This video. This is one of the videos, right? You can use some trade lines that you actually qualify for now to help you get a business credit score to help you qualify for the other financing while you're building your business and your brand. Got it, good, guys. So another nugget right here is that many of these vendors are tier 2. Tier 2 accounts, okay? So some of you guys may have enough established that you qualify for them already. Some of you have your tier 1s already out, like knocked out the ballpark, and you're ready to move on. So most of these are tier 2, which means you need to have some things in place to qualify, but you don't necessarily need 5 years in business and $300,000 in revenue, right? Nugget right here, guys. Another nugget is that each lender is their own creditor. They're going to have their own qualifying criteria. I'm including them in this video because they all report to Dun & Bradstreet. Most of them report to all three. They are easier than other types of credit to qualify for. Some of them are actually tier 2, which doesn't mean you need to have a whole lot established. And many of them are actually a soft inquiry also. So still do your due diligence. That means if you, out of this list of 10, you want to apply for 5, go on their website, read the qualifications, ask any questions that you have, guys, and make sure you're being smart, right? You're participate in your own rescue, right? Take ownership of this process and only apply for the items out of this list of 10 that you actually want, you need, you can use, and you qualify for. If there's something that you need to qualify and you don't have it, work on it. I love to tell you guys, right? I've been on one all day today, okay? So y'all just gonna catch this. The new people probably are like, oh my gosh. But my vets, listen, I'm on one today, right? And so this is where literally if you don't have something, either you wait to go get it, you fix that thing, or you move on to a different lender you do qualify for. Do not overcomplicate the process, okay? Now, another nugget with all business credit lenders, right? Some of the basics that they're looking at is, right, the time you've been in business, your type of business, your revenue, your personal credit, and your business credit. So this is where if you've only been in business for 3 months, you can't wave a magic wand and make your business be incorporated for 5 years. If you're generating $0 per month or $3,000 per month, you can't wave a magic wand and now make your business generate $100,000 a month. But what you can do, right? We don't focus on what we can't do, we focus on what we can do. What you can do is strategically use lenders that report to the business credit bureaus that you actually do qualify for, some of them, and have those Tradelines report, generate business credit profiles and scores so that you can qualify for some of the fintech companies, the lines of credit, the other charge cards and business cards that you guys actually want and need. Got it, good guys. And so now I'm going to go into the actual lenders. So this is 10 lenders, guys, that have Tradelines report to Dun & Bradstreet, and most of them report to all three. Many of them are tier 2, so you need to have some things in place. Number 1, I wrote them down because I'm never going to remember all 10 without a list. So number 1 is Golf Fleet Card. Golf Fleet Card, that reports to all 3 bureaus. Another one is Luke Oil, okay, that reports to Dun & Bradstreet and Experian. A third one is Office Depot, right? So think about that like a Staples, where you can get all kinds of office supplies and electronics and printers and all kinds of things. That reports to all 3. And pause, I forgot to say something. Guys, some of the basics of what you need to qualify. Can't forget that, right? So number 1, you have to be incorporated, right? Not like a DBA, not a sole proprietor. Like some lenders will go for that, but not many. So just kind of skip that process and make sure you're an LLC, a S Corp, a C Corp. Be incorporated. All of them, guys, especially because they will fund like newer businesses, especially because they don't necessarily always have revenue requirements. You're going to need to have the foundation in order. If you don't know how to do that, you can invest in Credit Leverage Lifestyle, or you can look at my Business Credit Builder playlist. It's free on my YouTube channel. Start at video number 1, watch the videos, make a list of action items, and execute. The essence of being successful in anything is execution, okay, guys? So you have resources out there to actually help you go back and do that if you don't understand what I mean by fundability and credibility, okay? So be incorporated, have your EIN. They all want you to have a business bank account. They all want your address matching everywhere. If you are a business that needs a business license, they want you to have your business license. They all want you to have a business phone number. Some say website. Some say for your business phone number, not only do they want you to have your business number, but they also want it registered with 411. Got it, guys? And then obviously they all want you to have a DUNS number. Why am I outlining this video? These are companies that report to Dun & Bradstreet. Why am I picking that bureau? Because it's still the biggest and most well-known and most used bureau. Period. Listen, yes, other bureaus are used, but it's still the most well-known and the biggest and used the most, right? So I'm going to give you the most opportunities. So those basic things you must have in place. And then again, each individual lender may have a little bit more, a little bit less. They'll have their own criteria, but I'm including them because they're tier 2 and easy to get. All right, so where did I end off at? Office Depot. All right, so the next one, number 4, guys, is ExxonMobil. ExxonMobil reports to Dun & Bradstreet and Experian. Guys, I'm giving y'all some real stuff that can unlock 5 and 6 and 7 figures. So make sure you watch all the way through to the end, and then you actually execute, right? And then comment with your results. Amen? All right, the next one is Home Depot. They report to all three, guys. And for my real estate investors, for my people that have daycares, for anybody who can't use stuff from Home Depot. Like seriously, appliances, electronics, well, not electronics, appliances, fixtures, paint, lumber, supplies, plants. I mean, everything, seriously. So Home Depot, they report to all three. Divvy, which is a business charge card, guys, they report to all three business bureaus. Now, nugget right here, guys, because I've done a whole separate video on Divvy. Another reason why I'm outlining these lenders is because a lot of them have multiple options. Remember this, I'm giving this for a reason, meaning that if you apply for them, they may have a net 30 account and a revolving account. The reason why I like some of these lenders is because say you don't qualify for the revolving. Sometimes they'll say, well, you don't qualify for our credit card, but we will give you a net 30. That will help you out. Use it, pay it back on time, wait for things to report so then you do qualify for the revolving. Or some of them will say, well, you don't qualify for this product, but you can give us a security deposit and you will get you approved. Or you can be a PG and we'll get you approved. So many of these lenders have multiple options. And if you don't qualify for one, they won't necessarily automatically just deny you. They may give you an alternative. Guys, you have to crawl before you walk. You know you're a new business with no revenue. Stop being picky. Get that account, use it, wait for it to report, and then you will qualify for the other items. Okay, so that's like with Divvy. With Divvy, they have a charge card. They also have a credit builder account. I'll put the link in the description, meaning that if you have bad personal credit, no business credit, brand new, no revenue, they'll give you the credit builder account, which will build your credit, report to the bureaus. You have to have a deposit, but then after you use it and pay on time, guys, usually 3 to 6 months. Write that down, 3 to 6 months. A lot of these companies, if you get the lesser type of account, use it responsibly, pay it back, and then usually you can get a reevaluation or ask for kind of like an upgrade in 3 to 6 months. Way faster than personal credit. So Divvy. Another one is Lowe's. Come on, somebody. Reports to all three bureaus. Staples. Come on, somebody. Like, I have laptops, I have microphones. Where's all my YouTubers, my podcasters, right? My daycares, my consultants, like everybody. Stuff from Staples, guys. They sell everything, okay? They report to all three. Amazon, okay? This is another business trade line, guys. They report to Dun & Bradstreet and Equifax. Dun & Bradstreet and Equifax. Now, pause. Another nugget. The reason why I pick a lot of these lenders is because a lot of you say, well, I don't have anything on my Equifax. Well, many of these report to who? All three. So I'm helping you with Dun & Bradstreet because of the biggest, but if they report to all three, that means they report to Equifax, which is going to help you in the area where you're weak. You're welcome. Make sure you share this video with some people, okay, so we can help free some other people. Amazon. 7-Eleven, they report to Dun & Bradstreet and to Experian. Dun & Bradstreet and to Experian. So all 10, Gulf Fleet, Luke Oil, Office Depot, ExxonMobil, Home Depot, Divvy, Lowe's, Staple, Amazon, 7-Eleven, and then I'm from Philly. Shout out to my Philly Jones. So we have Wawa. Love Wawa. I didn't know Wawa was not like all over the whole USA. When I went to visit Salt Lake City, Utah, I was like, where's the Wawa? And they were like, Wawa. And I was like, y'all don't have Wawa? How do y'all not have Wawa? But Wawa, I'm going to throw that in as a wild card. So now you got 11. Wawa actually also reports to Dun & Bradstreet and to Experian. Okay, guys? And with Wawa, you can actually use it for gas also for the super Wawas that actually have gas. Now, everybody can use gas. Got it, good guys. So in this video, I explained why this is important to you, the companies, and gave you the basic outline for what you need to qualify. Still do your own due diligence, okay? And understand the approval criteria. And when in doubt, call. When in doubt, call the lenders, guys. Stop listening to everything like you don't know, you're unsure if it's a soft inquiry or whatever. Call them and ask them. I'm a business owner. I'm about to apply for your business credit card. Do you do a soft inquiry? What bureaus do you report to? What do I need to have in place? Do one a day for 10 days. Seriously, you can build your whole empire and get everything done in 30 days and be a completely different situation by the end of the year, by the next quarter even. Got it, good guys. And for my nugget, let me just say I had posted that, I was recently on the bridge and I had a blowout and it was a super dangerous situation, right? Honestly, it was like a life life-threatening situation because I was on the Walt Whitman Bridge, going, pretty fast, like, average, whatever. And I had a really nice car, which also played into this. I'm actually going to do a whole separate video because I want to share the testimony. The car I was in actually did play a factor in us being okay. I was in the car and somebody else was in this car. Shout out to my good friend Latoya, which, we're both single mothers of 3. We both, have a spirit of service, and our brands are about helping other people. And there are thousands of people tied to, our anointing and our calling. The takeaways, guys, your life can be completely different in one day. Did I think that when I got in my car and I was driving to New York to go see Lion King with my friend that, we would be in a situation where we would have a blowout on a bridge where there's no room for error, right? And that it literally could have been life-threatening. It almost was. And now, like I said, I'll go into the whole testimony. I'm going to do a separate video where we had to have a police escort and all kinds of things. There's a lot of things that could have gone wrong. The enemy tried it, but our God, right? No weapon formed will prosper. So some of the things that I thought about is that, get your financial house in order. Guys, stop waiting. Stop putting things off. Have a will. Have life insurance. Have systems in place so if something happens to your family, your children, know what they're supposed to do. Have your trust fund. Have your information about, your business and how to grow it and all those things. If something happens to you and you're a business owner, who's your predecessor, who's your successor, who are you training up to actually carry that name and legacy on, guys. But also, go after your dreams. Take a risk. Literally don't live with regret, because in 1 minute, your entire life can be different. What would your family and friends and brothers and sisters and children and nephews and nieces, what would they do if you were no longer here? Is your stuff in order? And if it's not, let this be a wake-up call. Let this be the day that you say, I'm about to get everything in order. Do not be the person that something happens to you and we have to do a GoFundMe or a fish fry to send you away. Be the person that leaves properties and inheritance, legacy, and wealth. And start today, because it can be done. But your whole life can be different in one day. So stop waiting. Period. Nothing else to add to it. All right, guys. I hope that was helpful for you. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and have a super amazing day on purpose.